Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm Sutherland, and today we're back with In the School Stories 2022, also known as Lost Judgment. And today we're going to run down in the MRC, see what Amasawa has in store for us.
Amasawa.
Hey, Amasawa, you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes.
Yes, it's about a new community, one that just recently became part of the city's underground. Oh boy, here we go.
Either way,
I'm gonna need a drink for this. So what type of club is it this time? Athletic? Cultural?
No.
No, it's not really a club per se.
what?
It's not. It's more like a safe place students made for themselves outside of school. Huh. It's a different angle. Honestly, it's what most would call a motorcycle gang. Okay, that's not a haven. It's a biker gang.
Huh?
A motorcycle gang?
Yes.
The largest motorcycle gang in Ijincho. They call themselves Made in Heaven. I want you to go undercover among them. Yeah, BRB, buying a motorcycle. Which Made in Heaven, I don't know if that's an Easter egg, but that's the same motto that's on Chris and Claire Redfield's jackets in the Resident Evil series. Might as well hear the details.
Hey,
What kind of people are these Made in Heaven folk? Well, in general, motorcycle gangs fall under one of two categories: wolf packs and illegal racers. This one is a group of illegal racers.
does that mean...
What if you're... No. Does that mean he could be a one-man wolf pack? A one-wolf wolf pack? So you mean they're street racers?
Yes.
Uh-huh. They're obsessed with speed. They're not like the wolf pack motorcycle gangs who tend to ride around in a big group getting in the way of cars. The Made in Heaven leader has a lot of power and influence, and they call him the representative.
That being said,
What's really interesting is how they race using abnormal methods, even compared to other street racers. Aside from how insanely fast they go, they also perform a lot of dangerous maneuvers on purpose.
In other words,
If it's on purpose, maybe they're just testing their own bravery. True, but it's a dangerous test. The racers can do anything, like attack and interfere with each other. Yagami-san, what would really be helpful is if you investigated this third-year kid who just recently joined the gang. His name is Yuma Suo. So this kid has some relation to the professor? There's no evidence of that, but I do think someone with ill intent must have talked him into joining. His life has taken quite a dramatic turn. Dramatic? What do you mean? Suo-kun was known for his good grades and conduct. He was even a disciplinary committee leader.
does that mean...
You mean he was the one enforcing the rules? That's the exact opposite of a kid who joins a motorcycle gang. You can't stop a biker gang.
yes.
Exactly, so it begs a question. How did he get involved in gang activity? Seriously, he had a reputation around here. Other kids used to call him the Rule Hunter. Rule Hunter? Yes, if you weren't following school rules to the T, he'd hunt you down. He'd even go after the really wild delinquents, kids he should have been scared of. No matter who you were, if you broke a rule, he'd show up. That's how he got the nickname. Someone like that became a biker? That is a dramatic reversal. He didn't just become a biker. Oh, he's the representative. In just one night, he became the representative of Made in Heaven. He climbed all the way to the top.
Huh?
What? You heard me. The leader of the school discipline committee, feared as the rule hunter, became a biker gang's representative. We've never had a case like this. That's why my hypothesis is that someone else talked him into this. Someone with ill intent, like I mentioned.
I see.
Right. So there's a night and day contradiction in this kid's behavior. Any ideas on how Suo got involved?
Well,
Well, the thing is, Suo-kun went to negotiate with Maiden Heaven himself, since he was the leader of the high school discipline committee. What I have a feeling he lost a bet or something. He faced off against the gang all by himself. He tried to get the other Serio students to leave.
Huh?
Did you say by himself? They say he didn't even blink as he stared into their souls and tore them a new one. The other Serio students say he said, "You need to get the hell away from this group." Hard to tell if he's gutsy or just lacks common sense. There is such a thing as tombstone courage. But how did a student so dedicated to rules and discipline become their leader? Pretty strange, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I admit this case has piqued my interest. Oh, by the way, when you said undercover, you didn't mean...
yes.
Of course I did. Hope you know how to ride, Yagami-san.
Seriously?
You can't be serious. There are two things I want you to do while you're undercover, Yagami-san. First, find out why Suo-kun would suddenly become the leader of such a bunch of miscreants. I very much need an answer to that question. Because she's probably a friend of his, since she's so uptight herself. And, if you can, I want you to talk to these kids who are doing such dangerous bike stunts. Try to get them back on the right track. At this rate, they're all going to end up dead in accidents.
Gotcha.
Okay, well I'll give it a try. Where do I find them? Some of the Maiden Heaven guys seem to hang around in Hamakita Park at night. I'll have Kento bring my father's bike to you. Can you meet him at Hamakita Park this evening? Okay, once it's nighttime, I'll head over to Hamakita Park. Is there more? Oh, there's the underground casino storyline. Might as well do that since we're here. I see. A way to read someone's emotions without looking at them. Have you ever heard of anything like this? I mean, you read a lot, don't you? I suppose if we exclude extrasensory capabilities from the pool of possible answers, yeah, I doubt she has ESP. It follows that we'd be able to determine how she does it. With sight eliminated as well, we're down to 4 choices.
I see.
Process of elimination. Now we're getting somewhere. So you got what? Smell, taste, touch, and sound? I think maybe sound? Maybe she can hear people making different noises that are tells, or breathing hard, sighing, things like that. Both scientists and laymen have observed how the human body releases all sorts of information unconsciously all the time. Perhaps Hayakawa-san can sense this invisible information with an unusually acute sense. Something other than sight. Yagami-san, you're the one who actually faced Hayakawa-san at the table. I'm sure you paid close attention to her? From what you gathered, how would you surmise Hayakawa-san could be reading her opponent's emotions? Okay, and with a sense other than sight, huh? Let's see. If I think back to the casino, she did seem to know that one guy was going to flip his lid before he did it, and she wasn't even looking at him when she noticed him. If people unconsciously send out information about their emotions all the time, then she must be using one of her senses to receive that information. Yes, Yagami, we've covered that. So, we know it's not sight. I don't think it's smell or taste. I'm thinking it's hearing. How about hearing? Maybe she picks up on the sound of her opponent's breath changing when they've got a good or bad hand. Her hearing, Oh, no, wait. Hayakawa knew that one guy at the casino was going to throw a fit before he even opened his mouth. If she'd picked up their conversation mid-argument, it would be a much different story. Right. So let's take hearing off the list of potential senses. Got it. Hearing excluded for now. So I'll go ahead and check off sight. We all know it's not sight. It's sight. That must be right.
Hmm?
What? Yagami-san, you said Hayakawa-san's eyes were closed when you played poker with her, right?
Yeah.
I suppose, but it still seems like the logical way someone would pick up another person's facial expressions and stuff. Huh, the thing is, you already said she doesn't look. Not only that, since we're trying to use a process of elimination, wouldn't it be best to count outside at least for now? Oh, you're right. For now, I'll ignore how sight's the best way to read someone's emotions. Alright, let's try smell. What about smell? They're invisible, and you can pick them out without looking at the source.
I see.
I see, her sense of smell. Yagami-san, I'd actually read something a while back. Don't tell me she's got a super sniffer. She's not Burton Guster. Research was conducted that indicates dogs are capable of sensing a human's emotions based on the scent alone.
Hmm?
They can pick up emotions through scent?
Yes.
Yes, a human's hormone balance usually fluctuates as their emotions change. As a result, the scent of their sweat can change to a degree. Joy, fear, sadness, surprise, impatience, each causes human sweat to smell differently. To the average human, these hormone fluctuations are so subtle they would never even notice. But dogs are said to be capable of using their sharp sense of smell to detect even the slightest change in human sweat, even from a distance.
Oh.
Wow, I had no idea. The researchers argued it could be a reason why dogs bark when they sense that their owner is scared, or how they know to console depressed humans. Pretty sure they have more than just their sense of smell to figure that out.
Does that mean...
So are you saying Hayakawa's sense of smell is at a canine level or something? Dogs have far more olfactory receptors in their noses than humans do, so I doubt anyone could ever reach such a degree of sensitivity. However, that being said, there have also been reports that the number of nerve cells in charge of a human's sense of smell aren't nearly as lacking when compared to those of a dog.
Huh?
Is that so?
Yes.
Yes, to sum it up, humans aren't utilizing their olfactory capabilities anywhere close to the degree that they potentially could.
In other words...
What if we used 100% of our nose? It's almost as if we've locked off our full potential in some sort of way. If that's the case, it's possible that Hayakawa's unlocked potential, or Hayakawa's unlocked that potential somehow.
Yes.
Yes, it's not outside the realm of possibility. But casinos have all sorts of smells to them. How could she accurately pick out her opponent's scent from all the others in the air? That, I don't know. However, just like you have people with a perfect ear for discerning sounds, perhaps there's something like a perfect nose? Perfect nose, huh? Does make the most sense with the information we've got. Sounds like a lead worth pursuing.
Amasawa.
Amasawa, you really are a wunderkind. That trivia of yours will take you far. I'm just glad to help with the case. So, does Hayakawa really have a perfect nose? It sounds like the smartest theory to follow. I should see what I can find in town that would help me deceive Hayakawa's sense of smell. Perfume or something, yeah. So our next objective is brainstorm Hayakawa countermeasures. And find effective scent camouflage. Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste. Little dodgeball for you guys if you haven't seen it before. Go watch that movie, it's funny. Whoops. Anyway, let me see. I think there's more school story stuff. So we got the dance club. Yeah, dance club is ready for that, and robotics club or esports. Esports and robotics are all ready for more progress. So why not? Let us continue on. And I am totally turned around. I don't think we've stopped by the nurse's office since I talked to the nurse. Why don't we chit chat with her if we can? Or she's not in her office. Okay then. Never mind. Sorry about my derp navigation skills. I was not quite. Hey, no, Yagami. We gotta go to the 4th floor. We have some Virtua Fighter and robots to play with. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, hello. Wow. You're just an old dinosaur who can't accept you've been left behind. When they dig up your fossil, don't come crying to me.
Hey.
Toki-kun, who was that? That was Sasamoto-san, the PTA chairwoman. She came to observe things, to see whether our club is of benefit to the school community.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, she's another ancient husk who's never even picked up a controller. She thinks games are just toys for children. A game where a player is immersed into a virtual world is the highest form of art. Why can't they understand that? Because they grew up with hoops on a stick and TVs that you had rabbit ears on? I mean, to be fair, I grew up with those as a kid, but you know, I also grew up with NES and Atari and all that good stuff.
Huh.
This stuff really gets to him, doesn't it? The PTA chairwoman hates games. Can't stand them. There's rumors she's gonna try to ban games at school with the new regulations.
Huh?
Seriously? Wouldn't that mean the end of the eSports club? If it comes out that they cheated, it would be just what the PTA chairwoman wants. Everyone, we will not bow down to the demon lords. Okay, dramatic much, bro?
Unstoppable.
We must be unyielding. We'll tackle this with relentless spirit. It's like the most Japanese thing that they could say. We're going to do so great at the tournament, and then the world will know how important games are. Yeah. Yagami-san, if you want to get some Virtua Fighter practice in, just let me know. Sure. I am trash at this game, so we'll try. I was more of a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. I want to play against Sanbun Matsukun.
Hmm?
Me? You're the best in this club, right?
You're 10 years too early.
You're 10 years too early.
Huh?
Huh? You're like a child who just started running track, asking to race an Olympian. I hope you realize that.
Huh.
You're really that good? Yeah. But tell you what, if you can defeat 3 of the strongest members in this club, then you and I will play. Ah. Fujiwara, Uozumi, Yoshiba, and myself, of course. We're the 4 kings of Serio.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'll take on all of you in order. Yagami-san, you want to go around in Virtua Fighter? Sure. Who do you want to go up against? Apparently I'm going up against Fujiwara. Sega! Okay. I'll play as Akira this time. El Blaze. Ooh, it's a cage match. Let's go.
Start running now. Round 1. Ready, go! Excellent.
I know the old school fighting game rules of cheese them into the wall.
Ready, go! Knockout.
There we go. Easy. Just cheese him into the wall.
Good luck next time.
Okay. Notched our first win.
There we go.
Nice. I win. You're good, Yagami-san. Ah. Yoshiba, what's wrong? Why are you sighing like that? My teacher laid into me pretty hard. Said my practice exam scores were terrible because all I do is play games. Well, the tournament is soon, and we're practicing a lot of the time, so there's not much to be done about the academics falling by the wayside. I haven't been able to keep up with my English classes lately either.
I heard everything.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Too easy.
Naive, you're being so naive, you guys. You can't become a pro without sacrificing something. Me, when I'm not sleeping, all I think about is games. Forget about your studies. Terrible Advice 101 with Sanbanmatsu. In fact, I forbid studying for all eSports club members. What?
Nah.
Hey, Sanbanmatsu, you definitely can't do that. You'll cause everyone to be held back. A real gamer isn't being afraid of being held back. What? No, stop, Sanbanmatsu.
Hey.
While I admire the determination, studying is important. You gotta be able to do both. Wow, that focus is really getting up there. We're almost to level 5. A man of sheer focus, determination, and sheer effing will. Okay. So, I believe Yoshiba was unlocked. So, let's get to it. So, Akira worked pretty well for me. I think I'm gonna stick with him. I like his moveset. Oh, this is a pretty sick set. I like it. Alright.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout.
Got him. Okay.
Round 2. Ready, go! Excellent.
Alright. So collect that too. Honestly, keeping the pressure on is pretty big in this. It's a little
Better luck
slower
next time.
and clunkier than like it's slower and clunkier than like Street Fighter and some of the other stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit different. And our focus is level 5, which is, I don't know if that's max level or not, but that's up there. Alright. Wow, you're really good now, Yagami-san. I can't believe I lost to a guy who only just started training. Maybe I suck at fighting games.
I heard everything.
Sanbonmatsu. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Huh?
Sanbonmatsu? Sucking is just an excuse for weak people. Your lack of effort was to blame. I just realized who Sanbonmatsu reminds me of. And that's actually Segata Sanshiro from the old Dreamcast ads. They're absolutely freaking fantastic. I might have to link one of them down in the description just so you understand. But he's a game. His whole shtick is the Sega Saturn / Dreamcast / Sega products mascot was his complete fanaticism to games. So I think that this is actually, and he's got the same kind of hairstyle and face. So I think this is a characterization of Segata Sanshiro, which is pretty funny. Sucking is just an excuse for weak people. Your lack of effort was to blame.
It's effort.
Yoshiba, your strongest weapons aren't on screen, they're hard work and passion. You're right, Sanbonatsu. Thanks. Hello everyone, looks like you're having fun today. Don't go away, old PTA lady, just give us funding and leave.
Hmm?
Are you the PTA chairwoman? The name is Sasamoto. I have some business with the board chairman, and this room was on my way to see him. You're gonna put pressure on the chairman again, aren't you, to stomp out my club? I won't let you do it. We're gonna win the tournament, and everyone will see how important games are. Games? Important? Everyone? You're all such funny kids. Wow, did she drop in just to get her daily quota of snark in? She really does hate games. Japanese Karen. This is oppression! Not so much.
Sanbonmatsu.
Let's just do our best and try not to lose to people like her.
Yes.
Of course that's what we'll do. And focus is now at its max. Outstanding. I believe we have yet another fight to go up against. Yozumi this time. I'm gonna try to skip through some of this since we've seen it 3 times already. So I'll use Akira Yuki. And we're fighting Kagemaru in the temple. Alright, let's go. Ooh, I dig this stage. This is pretty cool. All the leaves. Alright. Alright, today's goal. Try not to get our ass kicked by the ninja. Oh. Might actually need to, like, block. Alright. I'm actually taking some hits now, though. He's a bit tougher. I gotta actually block now. And cheese him into the ground. I know what I'm doing is cheesy, but it's okay.
Better luck next time.
Because we're trying to finish this damn side story. Focus is at max, as it should be. You're pretty dang good, Yagami-san. You too, Uzumi-kun. That was a great match. Yeah, he actually landed some pretty good hits on me.
Either way.
By the way, Toki-kun, since I beat all 3 of them, does that mean I can take on Sanbonmatsu-kun? Yes, he's gotta agree now.
Hey.
Perfect. When I play him, can we sit at yours and not at his? Sure, but why? The theory is that Sanbonmatsu-kun wasn't using his own machine. That he cheated on his opponent's machine, right? So we should play our match on a machine that can't be tampered with. Then we can look into this supposed cheating. Okay, sure. I understand. And just to be sure, the day we play our match, do you think you could exchange the machine at your desk for a new one? I think I can do that. There's one that's not being used. I'll go to the club ahead of time to switch it out and stand watch. Cool. Yagami-san, you want to go around in Virtual Fighter? Oh, we're going up against Sanbonmatsu now. Let's put a pin in this eSports story. To think you defeated Yozumi.
Sanbonmatsu.
And you'll play me as promised?
Yes.
Yes. I think I'll be able to get some decent practice out of playing you. Come on, sit next to me.
Nope.
Nah, let's go to where Toki-kun usually sits.
Hmm?
Toki's? Why? Is there a problem?
No.
No, there's no problem. If Sanbamatsu is gonna cheat, he'll do it when he's cornered. So I'm gonna need some skills to push him close to losing. Okay. Hopefully I don't get completely have my ass handed to me here. Apparently it's going to be Akira versus Akira, so this will be interesting.
Yes.
Yosh.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
Got him. Whew. Okay, this is going to be a rough one.
Round two. Ready, go! Knockout.
Oh, got him. Just went hyper aggressive that time.
Better luck next time.
Okay. Yagami-san won? That was just a warm-up. Yagami-san, how about another match? The next one will be the real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright. If Senman is going to cheat, it'll be right around now. I need to watch carefully and see if his character starts to behave strangely. Alrighty. So we'll do this again.
Yes.
Try not to get my ass kicked.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
Can't move?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Knockout.
yeah. I was hitting buttons and it was not working.
Game over.
But I'm hoping that hearing Yagami's, "Are you kidding me?" Ha ha ha. Yagami-san, you're gonna get destroyed in seconds if you zone out during a match. That's strange. There were times where my inputs weren't working. No doubt about it. Sanbanmatsu is using cheats. But there was never a chance for him to do anything to Toki-kun's machine. So how's he doing it? Is it he brought over his joystick? Perhaps there's malware in it?
Hey.
Sanbanmatsu-kun, could you stand still for a sec? Oh, maybe he has something that's disrupting, like, if they're infrared or...
Hmm?
Huh? What's up? Well, that smile you had when you won was so nice, I wanted to take a picture of it. To remember the joy of youth. Springtime of youth. Haha, I do have a good smile. Please go ahead and photograph a future star. This is my chance. I need to look closely to find the trick to his cheats. Is it possible he sneakily inserted a USB memory stick during the match and installed the cheat tool? No, Toki-kun would have been watching. He was specifically checking for anything suspicious. Even during practice the other day, if there had been suspicious activity, the people around him would have noticed. He'd need a way to put the cheat tools on the machine while no one around him noticed.
What the? Hey.
Box of energy drinks, those always hit the spot when I'm worn out. I was starting to understand that eSports isn't just about play, it's a pretty harsh competition. But I don't think this is relevant right now. I need to find clear evidence of cheating.
What the? Suspicious.
An arcade stick. That's Sanbonmatsu's. It's a standard controller that connects to the machine's USB port. That's how external storage devices connect to the machine, too. So, couldn't you have an illicit control program on the controller?
Hey.
Say, Toki-kun, can you bring your own controller into the practice matches and eSports tournaments? Yes. In general, bringing the controller you're accustomed to is okay. It just has to be the types allowed by the organizers. So you can take your own controller to the match. That means maybe there's something set up on the controller. You can use the controller to connect to a machine, without anyone the wiser. If you modify it a bit and have the memory slot read via the USB, you might be able to transfer a program to the machine. It's looking like a good theory. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought when he brought his own controller over.
Hey.
Sanbonmatsu-kun, could I take a look at your controller?
Huh?
Huh? Why? Is there something you don't want me to see? He is getting awfully defensive about that. There's someone I know who's pretty good at programming. I bet they could do some pretty cool stuff with a fight stick.
Sanbonmatsu.
Now hand over the controller. Huh? What are you doing? I just remembered something.
Hey!
Shoot. Is he trying to get rid of evidence? I won't let him. And foot pursuit.
You won't get away.
Alrighty. Oops. Sorry, I almost spaced out there for a second.
Hold up.
Get into that. Down we go.
You won't get away.
Oops. I should have hit X when I hit triangle instead because I'm a motard. Pick that up. Jump over that dude. Go left.
Hold up.
Jump. Jump. Ah.
You won't get away.
If only I drilled him with the soccer ball. Did he just say faster than any hedgehog around? Okay, that's an incredible line. Alright, I'm gonna try to beat him with the soccer ball next time through.
You won't get away.
Honestly, it just feels good to do that. Oh, I wanted to tackle him.
No way.
Don't you dare keep running. Uh. Whoa, rah!
Hey,
Hey, what are you? It's my martial arts, which I perfected in Virtua Fighter. I'll show you. Hiya! I'm gonna win!
Sambomatsu.
Sambamatsu.
10年早いんだよ.
You're 10 years too early. Ugh.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, what was all that commotion? Oh. You caught Sambamatsu, which means... No way. President? Sambamatsu, why don't we tell everyone the details of your scheme?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. You had the cheat tool on your controller. You set it up so you could install it on the machine whenever you connected via USB.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And you employed the same method against that world-famous team in the practice match?
Mm-hmm.
I did. So when you inserted the USB into the machine, the cheat files were automatically executed. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you install it, you input a specific command that lets you nullify the opponent's controls for just a few frames. Ah, and a few frames is a huge deal in fighting games. That could cost the whole match. But to the players, it just feels off. Nullifying the inputs for a few frames would make the opponent think it was just an error on their part. Impressive.
But
But how did you avoid the cheat detection software? Didn't the machines for the practice matches have that? Well, I kind of had some help. A mentor, I guess. Even if he was evil. I knew it. So the professor came all the way up here. I used a website to communicate with the professor. I wanted to win the tournament no matter what. So the professor provided you with an advanced cheat tool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I made a post on the site, he sent me a private message. The professor sometimes doesn't take any interest, but every so often he contacts students who submit written requests. Wonder why he took an interest in bad behavior like yours.
No.
I don't know, really. But I think he probably had his sights set on the prize money from eSports tournaments. It's usually a lot of cash, and famous overseas tournaments even offer 100 million yen. Sometimes it's 300 million.
Huh?
300 mil? No way. That's absurd. You know, I did all this on my own. Toki and the others didn't know about any of it.
Hey.
Why'd you resort to cheating, kid? Because I wanted to keep the eSports club alive.
Hmm?
What do you mean? Ever since I started the club a year ago, not once have we been able to win anything. And since we spent so much time playing games, our school grades went down. The PTA chairwoman was ready to use that against us. Rumor has it she's pressuring the administration to squash the club.
Mm-hmm.
She is, but I thought if we won something and got talked about, we'd have everyone's respect and the PTA chairman would spare us. So that explains all of it. There's nothing more to ask this poor kid.
Forgive me.
Yagami-san, everyone, I'm very sorry. I take full responsibility.
Does that mean...
Take responsibility? Where are you going? I'm going to the chairman. I'm leaving the club. It's what I should do. Sambamatsu-senpai, no! Otani, since I'm offering up my own head, could you hold off on putting this in your newspaper? Sambamatsu. Is this happening because we're too damn weak?
Huh?
Huh? We're so weak, we couldn't win. And that let the PTA target us. Which pushed our president to this. Indignity.
Wrong.
Toki, that's not... That's how it is. I'm so ashamed for being so weak. Exactly. We're the ones at fault here, Sanpamatsu-senpai. So please don't quit. You're our president. Toki, Uozumi, you're not mad at me? You kidding? We were just gaming, Otaku. You were the one who gave us a place to belong. You taught us that it's not embarrassing to be a gamer. That gamers can be athletes. Yeah, thanks to you, everyone at school looks at us differently now. It'd be wrong for you to take responsibility all alone. You guys are the best friends I could ask for. This is the best club ever.
Hey,
Otani, tell me the truth. Are you going to run an article on them? No, I don't think so. Club melodrama doesn't move papers anyway. Hey, look at Otani having a heart. Yeah, I see. I'll be seeing ya. Yagami-san, do you think you could persuade the chairman to let the eSports club continue?
yeah.
Well, I am their advisor after all. Yeah, I guess I'll give their members a hand. And focus is at max. Great, so the chairman's willing to keep the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the cheating was only done in a practice match, he's going to overlook it this one time. Even the PTA chairwoman begrudgingly accepted the decision, as long as they do better in tournaments within the next 6 months.
Which means...
Wow, then their skills are really going to be tested. Could be tough going for the eSports club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this whole thing really strengthened their friendship. The way they've been practicing, they are extremely motivated. So the chairman and PTA have officially allowed games to be played at school? Maybe I'll join the eSports club. Not you. The school and the PTA may allow it, but I do not. Wow. But why? Didn't this show you how great games can be for society at large? That's not my issue. How many times do I have to say it? You're well aware there's something you should be doing right now. But still, you're not allowed to play games for a good long while, Kento. Damn it, Sis is even tougher than the PTA. Alright, so that concludes the eSports Club. In the next episode, we'll tackle the Robotics Club, see if we can finally polish that sucker off. So, in the meantime, thanks for sticking with us this far. I hope you enjoyed the extra big-ass episode today. And make sure to like and subscribe. Please follow us for more. We are going to be doing other content other than just Lost Judgment coming up here. So, until then, take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.